Today we are doing what we got our boys for Christmas this year. Now, I am being honest, my boys are very blessed and pretty spoiled. They are going to be getting Christmas presents from me and my husband, from both set of grandparents, and my grandma. They are going to get so many things, and we currently have so many toys in our house. I am working on rounding up everything in the house this week that they do not play with so we can get that donated so that hopefully someone else can enjoy those items for their Christmas. For our boys this year, they are 2 and 7, and we are trying to really not buy a lot, but as I go through everything and pulled it all out, I feel like I have a lot. So I didn't fully hit my goal of doing less is more, but it's not as bad as years past. Each boy is going to get 4 gifts from us, and then they are going to get 1 Santa gift. So I'm going to go through those items with you now, and then also share with you what we got for them for their stockings. My boys' stockings are huge. They're handmade by my mom. She crocheted them, and they are amazing, and they are gorgeous to look at, but they are pretty big. Now, I am not trying to completely fill them, but there's a lot of real estate there, so I did get my boys quite a few things for their stockings, to be able to just have items in there. And with my shopping this year, I was very intentional of only getting my 7-year-old things that he's asked for repeatedly. And then with my 2-year-old, he is not making a Christmas list, but I tried to only pick up things that I knew he would play with that are based on some of his favorite shows or his favorite books. So let's jump in first on what we got our 2-year-old for Christmas this year. So for his 4 gifts, we got him a Paw Patrol communicator. So this is the updated version. My oldest has the older one, and my youngest loves playing with it, but then my oldest still loves that toy, so now they will each have their own. We also got our 2-year-old some Bluey headphones from Five Below. He just loves playing with headphones, and he's broken a few pairs because he likes to use them in many ways. So I figured let's get him a less expensive version of headphones to be able to play with as he wishes. Now these are going to be wrapped together, but we got him 2 books from his favorite book series, and this is Never Touch a Barnyard Friends and Never Touch a Moody Moose. He loves these books because they are super tactile. Like each page, has a fun part of the story, but something different, some different texture to touch. And so he really enjoys being read these kind of books. Right now we're in the phase where we're reading maybe 5 or 6 books a night to him before bed because he just wants more and more stories. And so he's going to enjoy adding these into his collection. Now, his last present from us, I still need to fully unbox this, but we got him a Blippi playset. This is Blippi's headquarters. So we got the Blippi playset. This builds Blippi's headquarters, his hangout clubhouse. It is in multiple pieces, so we're going to put it together on Christmas because I would like to wrap it in its box. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit this back in. But those were all of my 2-year-old's gifts for myself and my husband. We're trying to do a little less this year than last year just because they have so many things. Now from Santa, he is getting 1 gift, and this for him is a pretty big gift. He loves Paw Patrol. Marshall is his number 1, and then I'd say Rubble is his number 2. His older brother loves Chase, but he's really into Marshall. So we got him the Fire Headquarters. So if you did not know and you've not watched all of the Paw Patrol seasons, there is a season where they are entirely fire pups. And so they are all firefighters, and they have a fire station headquarters. So this is a great set. I actually got it through Walmart because Walmart gives you more in it. So this has, the main fire station itself. It comes with a car for Marshall, and it comes with a car for Chase, along with both Marshall and Chase, and tons of accessories. When I was looking for this product, I looked all over, and I looked on Amazon, Target, eBay, everywhere, and most of them have a smaller version of it that does not come with the Chase items, and this was only like $3-4 more expensive to get another character and vehicle. And it's fantastic for us because my boys' favorite characters, my youngest is Marshall, my oldest is Chase, so they can both have a guy to play with. So my youngest is going to super enjoy this, but it's also something my eldest is going to enjoy. Now jumping over to my 7-year-old, he of course has a massive Christmas wish list with so many items, but I tried to go for items that I knew he's asked for multiple times and that he will play with and get use out of. So first things first, he is in love with watching Power Rangers lately, which has been really fun for me and my husband because he likes to watch the old seasons from the 90s, which we grew up with, and some of the modern seasons. But we got him a Power Rangers old school morpher, just like the original 90s version. And it comes with all the different coins. So he's gonna have a great time playing with this. He already has a Red Ranger costume, so this will be a fun addition to that. Now we also got him a Power Ranger sword. This is from a very specific season. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in this for the cost. I thought it was bigger. That's on me for not reading the measurements, but he's still gonna like this regardless. For me, it's like a slightly big dagger, but he's still gonna have fun with it, and that's what matters. Now, my eldest has been a huge Spider-Man fan since he was about 2.5. Like, every day we're watching something Spider-Man. We have all the Spider-Man accessories and toys and costumes you can have. But truthfully, my son is having trouble with his Spider-Man costumes. He has been Spider-Man for multiple Halloweens, and this was one of the first Halloweens he branched away from Spider-Man. And his current Spider-Man costume is getting way too small from him, but also it zips in the back. So if he needs to go to the bathroom while wearing it, he has to ask us for help or have us, put it on him. And so I looked all over trying to find something that would just be easier for him and be more comfortable. And so I found at Target this Spider-Man like one-piece set, and it is nice, fluffy, comfy fleece, and it also is a front zip. The hood is kind of cute. He is not gonna love that it's not like a true costume, but I know he's gonna end up playing with this more because he can get in and out of it himself, and he's not gonna have to be rushing to us to be able to help him put it on, take it off to go to the bathroom. He'll be able to do it fully on his own, which I know he'll enjoy. Now, his last present for myself and my husband is this Pokemon puzzle. I was so excited. I found this actually at Five Below. I had been looking for it on Amazon, and it was almost double the price. And when I saw it at Five Below, it was more than $5, but it was well worth it and way cheaper than Amazon. And I also love that it comes in this huge Pokeball. He is not gonna keep the puzzle in it. I'm already probably gonna wrap a Ziploc bag with it because the puzzle won't live in here. He's gonna play with this. So it's a 2-in-1. He loves puzzles, but also he'll be able to play with this. So this was a great pick for him. Now for my 7-year-old Santa gift, he wants a lot of big ticket items, but I chose to go with this one because he has asked for it multiple times, and it's something that I know he's truly gonna play with. We have loved Batman toys, specifically from Imaginext, which I typically order through Walmart, but you can also get them on Amazon or Target. And he plays with the headquarters that we have. He has some of the accessory buildings, all of the characters, and a few of the robots, but he did not have this one. So he's asked for this quite a few times. We've seen quite a few commercials of it, and I know he's gonna play with it. And so that's why we decided to do it as a Santa gift. The one downside is it makes a lot of noise without even really needing to hit the buttons, which, as a parent, we don't love noisy toys, but he's gonna enjoy it. And it'll be a toy he typically keeps his Batman stuff in his room so that his little brother doesn't mess with them. So it's gonna work out great. But it is this Batman robot, and how do I get it to move? And the little wings pop out so it can fly. It comes with the accessories for all the things it shoots out. This is gonna be a great addition to his Batman collection that he already plays with every single day. So he's gonna be excited to get this from Santa. So those are all the items we got our 7-year-old for Christmas, for his main presents and his Santa gift. But let's talk stockings. So my boys have massive stockings. I'm gonna insert in pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. They're handmade by my mom. They're amazing, but it takes a lot to fill them, even to fill them halfway. And so he has a lot of stuff. So they each have a lot of stuff for their stockings. I went a bit more overboard than I meant to with their stockings, but I tried to be super intentional with things I know they're gonna enjoy, things I know they're gonna read or play with all the time, or things that they would share and play with one another. So let me show you what we got our 7-year-old for his stocking. So first up, I'm actually splitting this. This is a Paw Patrol bath toy. My oldest is gonna get Chase and my youngest is gonna get Marshall. Those are their respective favorite Paw Patrol guys, and they are in need a bit of new bath toys. I'm trying to get rid of some of theirs that I just can't clean anymore, so they're gonna enjoy having this in the bath. I also got him this Lego Ninjago t-shirt. I have been wanting to get him this for months. I tried to actually get it for him for his 7th birthday and it was sold out, and so he's gonna be really excited to wear this to school. We are 100% a Tony's household. If you've watched some of my other videos, I love Tony boxes. My boys each have their own. They use them in their room and listen to something while they're falling asleep. They like to use them when they're playing in their room to have something to listen to. And we also travel with them. We take them in the car if we're going on long car rides. And I just love that it's something they enjoy. They have the power to listen to what they want, and it's 100% screen free. I also love that Tony's allows you to share Tonys between boxes, so I'm not having to buy duplicates. So for example, my eldest had all of the Paw Patrol Tonys already, and now my youngest is in love with Paw Patrol. And instead of needing to buy a whole new set and then try to keep track of whose is whose, we're able to share them between the two of them. So it's pretty nice, and sometimes it's kind of cute to watch them negotiate like who gets what in the evenings of what they're wanting to listen to. And it's also just great in the car. You know, they each can listen to them with their own headphones, but also we got a headphone splitter. So if they're wanting to listen to something at the same time, we're able to put that headphone splitter in, hook up both set of headphones, and they can listen to it together. It has solved many problems in the car, and they're not arguing over those Tonys. So for my eldest, we did get him 2 new Tonys. We got Bat Wheels, which if you've not seen this TV show, it is a cartoon version of Batman where everybody is a car or another vehicle. He's gonna love this. And then we also got him Mr. Incredible. He loves this movie series, which is super enjoyable for me because, you know, I watched the first one when I was in high school. And so it's nice that he loves that series. So he's gonna really enjoy that Tony. Now he is still into Paw Patrol like his brother. I'd say his brother surpasses him at this point, but they both play with their Paw Patrol toys, so I got him 2 of these little sets. I will unbox these prior to them going in his stocking, but he has got the not so fun Mayor Humdinger, he's got one of his evil kitty cats, and he's got Chase, who's his favorite character. And then we also got Farmer Yumi, Sky, and one of her pigs. So he is gonna enjoy getting to play with these with all of his other Paw Patrol sets that he already has. Now on the semi-practical side, my boys love character band-aids. It's just something they really enjoy. I don't always love buying them because they're pretty expensive for the amount you get, but something I like to put in their stocking is a character band-aid that they love. And so he got into Pokemon this year, and so he's got some Pokemon band-aids that will be in his stocking. Now speaking of Pokemon, if you've watched my videos, you know my son loves Legos, he loves building things, and so I got him one of the Pokeball sets. This comes with a little character inside that he gets to actually build, so it feels like Legos even though it's not, and then he loves these Pokeballs. He'll use them to keep the characters in, but also use them when he's playing and pretending to be in Pokemon, so this will be a fun addition for him. I did this year decide to get him one treat for in his stocking, and so I got him a Santa Pez. Now my boys are not super big candy eaters, thankfully. They're more snackers, more like cracker snacker. They are more snackers. They love different crackers and such, but he does enjoy Pez. We typically get him one for Christmas because he likes being able to get it out of the dispenser, and he'll come and ask, can I get one out? And it's so sweet and it's so cute, so he is gonna be excited for this. Now every year we have got him set on getting a new calendar, and he loves Spider-Man. Spider-Man is number 1. He currently has a 2025 Spider-Man calendar up on his wall in his room by his bed, and so I got him the 2026 one so we can replace the 2025 one. Now, coloring is big in our household. Both of my boys have really gotten into it in the last few months. So for my oldest, I got him a Ninja Turtle coloring activity book. He loves Ninja Turtles, so this is gonna be a hit with him. And then I also got him a Color Wonder Spider-Man set. He loves Spidey. Spidey is his number one, and I love Color Wonder sets whenever we're traveling. If we are going to either our parents' houses, if we're going to an uncle or aunt's house, if we're going to a hotel, I bring Color Wonder sets with us because these markers do not color on things that are not their specific paper. And so these are really great with traveling because I do not have to worry about the boys accidentally coloring on someone's table or on something. So I love these. Now to finish off his super big stocking, I got him a few books. He is in first grade and he's learning to read, and we are also trying to challenge him to expand on his reading skills. You know, he's really comfortable at one level, but we're trying to push him further. And so I got him 3 books with 3 different things I know he'll enjoy. We got him a Paw Patrol Level 2 reading book. I got him a Bat Wheels Level 1 reading book, and then a Pokemon Level 2 book. I know he's going to enjoy these, and it's nice to get him books of characters, of shows he really enjoys, because it's going to help us when we're needing to, in those evenings after school, get him to read. If he's reading something from a show he likes, it's just going to make the process so much smoother. So that is everything for my 7-year-old stocking. Like I mentioned before, he has a really big stocking. And so this is a lot. I definitely purchased more than I thought I did. I was super organized of keeping a list on my phone, but at the end of the day, I did what I did. And so I will be more intentional next year about doing less in his stocking. So let's talk about my 2-year-old stocking. His stocking is just as big as his brother's. So there's quite a lot of items on here, and I've debated about taking out a few of these items, but I think they're all things he's gonna really enjoy and use. You know, since he's 2, he's not making a Christmas list. I don't have much to go off of other than his favorite shows, so we just rolled with what we did. So starting off, he will get the Marshall bath toy from this set, and his brother will still get the Chase one because those are their favorite characters. I also got him Paw Patrol Band-Aids. We currently have a bunch of character Band-Aids, and he keeps trying whenever he has an owie to use the Paw Patrol ones, and we're almost out, so he's gonna be really excited to get this. Now, staying on the Paw Patrol theme, we got him 2 Paw Patrol action figure sets. You got Marshall and Daring Danny X. Then you have Rubble with Mayor Goodway and Chickaletta. I'll unbox these prior to putting them in his stocking, but he's gonna be so excited for these. You know, he loves playing with all the Paw Patrol toys right now. Still on Paw Patrol, he just got a Paw Patrol bed set that he loves and he was so excited to get. And I also decided to get him some additional pillowcases. Now, these are Paw Patrol ones. They're a bit cuter in my opinion. They look a little older, but he has a lot of pillows on his bed. His bed is a full-size bed. It's actually my old high school bed, and then it was our guest room bed. And so if we need to sleep with him, it's very convenient. We can still turn that room into a guest room if people are here and we need it. But there's a lot of pillows, so having these extra Paw Patrol pillows, he's gonna be super excited for. Now, he loves his Tony box just as much as his brother loves his, and so I got him 2 Tonys for a stocking. We got the Rider one, which just came out, and I was so excited to swoop this up as fast as I could. Going along with that, I also was able to score the Miss Rachel one. I was super excited for this because I actually bought it through Kohl's. Kohl's has Tonys, and every now and then they do sales on Tonys, which is amazing. But I was also able to use my Kohl's cash. I had to buy my eldest new pants because he had a big growth spurt and all of his pants didn't fit anymore. So I was ordering some pants off of Kohl's, and then I was able to use some of that Kohl's cash I earned to get his Tony for him. Now, my 2-year-old is a big bath kid. He loves being in the bath, and he really loves ducks. He loves rubber ducks so much, and our bath toys are getting worse for wear. It's time to retire some of the ducks that are in there. So I got him a new set of ducks to replace what we are going to be getting rid of. And so it's this family set. So you have a big duck, a medium-sized duck, and then like 3 little baby duckies. So he is going to be really excited to get this duck set in his stocking. I did get him a few clothing items for his stocking. You know, he's a toddler. He goes through things fast, whether that is him outgrowing things or wear and tear on items. You know, I do have a lot of his older brother's stuff, and we're rotating that into his wardrobe to use the hand-me-down items. And then I'm trying to get items that are from the characters that he really loves, so he's not just wearing all hand-me-downs. But he is hard on his socks. He already has Paw Patrol socks, but I brought him a new set with ones that he does not already have in it because his toddler socks get gross so fast. And at his preschool, when they are inside, they only wear socks. They don't wear shoes, so they are getting worn down even faster. So he's gonna be excited to get some new Paw Patrol socks. I also decided to get him 2 sets of pajamas for his stocking. I got him some bluey ones. Now these are super soft. I got these over at TJ Maxx for $10, which was a great deal for how soft these are. And what I like is they are long sleeve, but they are light enough to where we can wear them in the winter, or this will be a great transition to spring where we're that in-between weather time. So Bluey is one of his favorites, so I'm excited to see if he likes these. Something about my 2-year-old is he loves buses. Buses are one of his things. Whenever we're in the car and there's a bus nearby, that kid is pointing it out. Buses and fire trucks. He loves them. And Miss Rachel came out with Wheels on the Bus pajamas. So this first set has a little bus in the corner and Miss Rachel on it. And the second set has Miss Rachel and buses all over it. He's gonna be so excited for these. He loves buses. And so I believe he's gonna enjoy wearing these. He's in a phase right now where he's not always loving to wear pajamas because mainly he's outgrowing many of his favorites. So I'm trying to replace them with the next size up. So I think these are gonna be ones he's gonna wear. Like I said before, he is in a reading kick. Every night we're reading multiple books to him, and most nights in the evening when we're just hanging out in the living room, he's pulling books off the bookshelf and he's going to whichever parent is closer, asking them to read. So I got him 2 more books that are gonna go in his stockings. I got an I Am Rebel book. I'm still on the hunt for the Marshall one of this series. Hopefully I'll find it since Rebel is his number 2, but this will be a fun book to read to him. And then I also got a Blippi book that's a bit interactive about excavators, and different trucks and construction. So this will be a fun interactive one to read to him. Finishing off his stocking, I got a lot of different coloring items. So I got an Imaginique book. This is Baby Shark. Baby Shark, of course, as a toddler, is his favorite song, and he knows all the words and loves to sing it in the bath or sing it at preschool. So I got him this one to color with. It comes with its magic marker, so only this marker works on coloring it. Like his brother, I got him a Color Wonder set, Paw Patrol of course, and this will be great for when we travel during this holiday season because it does not leave a mess on other items if he accidentally colors on the table or someone's tablecloth. Then finally, his last item is a Blippi coloring book. He loves watching Blippi, specifically Blippi jobs. He loves seeing the different jobs people do, and so he is going to enjoy getting to color in this book because it has many of the different Blippi jobs in it. So I'm excited for him to see this one. Alrighty, y'all, so that's everything I got my boys for Christmas. Remember, they are 2 and 7. I think everything was picked out as intentionally as I could, or items they are gonna play with beyond just that first Christmas excitement of getting them. I do feel like I went a little overboard on their stockings, but they do have big stockings to fill, so I'm not that mad about it. For me personally, I started this year Christmas shopping in October. My goal next year is actually to start in September because for every single item, I made sure to buy it when it was on sale or for a really good price. There were some of these items on sale during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which it hurt a little bit seeing the prices of how low they got, but I like being able to spread out the financial commitment of buying their presents and buying other family members' presents over multiple months. So we're not just getting hit with the cost of buying everything in November and December. There's still quite a few gifts I had to order in November and December for other family members. So it worked out nicely for us to be able to purchase most of these in October and November. Now, hopefully you noticed in this massive haul of Christmas presents, I tried for everything to be pretty affordable. The most expensive thing was honestly my 2-year-old Santa Claus gift, and that was $40. And so everything is below $40. I am not one who likes to do expensive Christmas gifts. Now, as a child, did I love them? Yes, and I probably will buy more expensive things as the future, as they grow and their needs change. But I know they share with their friends at school all the things they got, especially my 7-year-old. The kids already are comparing what their elves on the shelves are doing, and so I know they're going to talk about all their gifts. And so I'm staying away from any high ticket items, especially for Santa gifts, to make sure they're not, one kid got a super expensive Santa gift and then other kids didn't, because everyone's in a different financial situation. So I was very intentional about making sure all of their gifts were under $40 so that nothing was too high priced of an item. It might not matter to some people, they might not care, but for me, I just want to not be like, Santa got my kids an iPad, Santa got him a huge bike, Santa got him something super duper expensive. That's awesome. Like, do I want to provide those things for my children? Yes. Do they need them? No. And we are trying to stay away from TV time and iPad time, so not getting them our own iPads is a win in our house. But honestly, just trying to do my best to do less. Part of what I get into with my boys and we've been doing lately is donating toys and trying to get them to understand if they're not playing with something, we're going to donate it. This last week, my eldest actually donated his Spider-Man headquarters. That was a rough moment, I think, for all of us because Spider-Man is still his number one. He loves Spider-Man. But he admitted as well that he hasn't played with that in like 6 months. He plays with his Batman headquarters, he builds with his Legos and his magnetic tiles way more than he does with that Spider-Man headquarters. So it was really nice to be able to donate that, and hopefully someone else is going to enjoy that as a Christmas gift. But I will be having my boys this week go through all their toys again with me to get more things out of the house. We are trying really hard to be intentional about if I am bringing things in, things got to go. We are very blessed that we are able to spoil our boys. Their grandparents, their great-grandma are able to spoil them. So trying to make sure we can share those things and not hold on to things we're not using. Alright, y'all, so that is everything. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I typically post new videos every Monday and Friday. My Monday videos are all about my previous career working on college campuses. I worked within the dorms for multiple years. I worked in scholarships, working on awarding scholarships to students, and then I worked on the back end of creating scholarships with donors and maintaining those scholarships to give to students. I am sharing everything I learned through those experiences to be able to help you support your loved ones, support your child or yourself through your college journey the best I can. My Friday videos are more personal, they are vlogs, they are cleaning motivation, they are resetting my house, they're specific themed to parenthood items. I love to share everything that I've learned through this journey of being a parent, and cleaning can be relaxing. So my Friday videos are more personal. If you like daily content though, I do post every single day to YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. I will leave those handles up here on the screen for you. Every day I'm posting new content over there, so if you want to see things daily, you'll always find it there as well. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and are staying healthy and having a great holiday season. I'll see you soon.